Welcome to Workshop Wednesday. Oh, of course the event started. As you can see, we took Dabney Homestead, and I'm going to do a little build here today. I wasn't too sure what I was going to do, but I don't know. Do something fun. One thing that I'm thinking maybe is, oh, someone already left the turret over here. That'll help with the defense. Let's just repair that. It's still working. There's a couple broken ones up here. Oh, good. It's just one wave. And a wave of liberators, which I'm kind of curious what that's going to be like now, with the One Wasteland update, which, in case you didn't know, equalizes all of the levels. Okay, they're still not that tough. Although I'm using a quad explosive harpoon gun, which for some reason they've turned this into a legacy weapon. You can't get these anymore. I got this a while ago. Traded a quad Tesla rifle for it. Also a very good weapon, but this quad harpoon gun, I think, is probably my favorite weapon in the whole game. But we're not here to talk about weapons and what's legacy and what's not. We're here to build something funky in Dabney Homestead here. Of course, Dabney, this reminds me of the actor, Dabney Coleman. You might know from a bunch of movies, 9 to 5, he was also in Cloak and Dagger. He was really big in the 80s. Good actor. Funny guy. So, what are we going to do today? What I was thinking is perhaps we could, oh, that's pretty rare. I was thinking that perhaps we can make an escape room. It's sort of an unusual build to do, and will work on nicely from the labyrinth that I worked on last week. And like most structures in Fallout 76, an escape room can be as simple or as elaborate as you want it to be. So let's start off with something a little simple, right? Well, before we do that, whenever you're thinking about working on a big build project, still hacker for now. That was the challenge today. You may need to set some traps. No, you don't need adrenaline for that. I'm not even sure if adrenaline works that well anymore. So, now that I got my perks worked out, Carl here can start building an escape room. Now, like any sort of structure in Fallout 76 or Fallout 4, you want to start with a good foundation, right? So let's do this. Work with the different floor tiles here. I bought a lot of different floor tiles off the Atomic Shop. I like playing with them. Okay, let's start with the red. This will be our starting point, okay? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. You know, there's a lot of structures here at Dabney Homestead that won't go away when you place foundations on them. A lot of structures will pop out when you place foundations on them, but there are always some things that won't pop out. Say, for example, that little log, this wood pile, the scarecrows, the fences, the giant frickin' truck. That disappears. And so do a lot of the trees, but not the larger trees, just the smaller trees. You probably already know that if you play around with the camp enough. Okay. So, now that we have our starting point, we want to work on our first room there. Let's make that black trigger. Right? Now we're going to start off with a very simple escape room. Nothing too complicated here. There we go. Let's work with some nicer walls than we worked with last week. Let's use these atomic shell walls. Nice little doorway there. Oh, why the hell did that happen? Really? I'll deal with that. Now, for this doorway, you want to make... is it on the walls? Yes, it is. You want to make one of these sliding doors, okay? You don't want the one with the switch. We may work with the one with the little keypad eventually. What the hell is that? There's the one with the keypad. Oh, I'm going to be using my own screws. It's okay, I got quite a few. We're going to want this one that just has the power conduit on it, okay? So we got that. Now that you have that, you know what? We're going to make this one of those walls too. Yes, that should work out nicely. Okay. Now that we have those two pieces placed down, now we can start working on the way that one would get in to the escape room. Before we do that, we will need generator. Oh, I don't have these on this character. I have it on another character. That's kind of fun. This looks cool, but it's gigantic, and it does the same amount of power as this fusion generator. But really, we're not going to need a whole lot of power for this. We're just going to need something. Oh, might need to get more aluminum. We're just going to need something simple. Yeah, 5 should do it. Because you don't need a lot of power for what we're going to do here. Just place that right there for simplicity. Okay, so now, when you attach the power to that, it opens up. So we're not going to want that to stay open, will we? We are going to want to start that and place down, I believe it's under power connectors. This is a good one to use. This pressure plate is kind of the linchpin of most any escape room that you'll find in Fallout 76. All or most of the escape rooms you'll find will have this little pressure pad as an integral part of the puzzle. So there we go. Oh, wait. working properly. Walk onto there, you walk in, and the door closes behind you. You can't get back out. Well, without much ado, I guess, right now. I'll fix that. Oh, I should have done this before. Now you get to see all the crazy stuff I hold on to in my inventory. Okay. So let's open up the build menu. Now you need to build a little way for the prey to get out of the escape room. So we place the same kind of doorway over here. All you need to do is another pressure plate. Ooh, distinguished guests. Everyone's favorite event. We need other power connectors here. Now, you can always, if you don't have these power connectors, you could always just build another generator inside the room. But since I have these, might as well use them. Okay. Yeah, you have to be careful. If you're using the controller, it uses the same button to jump and for the wiring, so it can sometimes be a pain in the ass to that connect properly. Yes, it did. Okay, I kind of had to do that a little blind. That part. So the first thing we want to do is connect that to the power plate. And then remember to connect the power plate to the door. To the door. There we go. Now that door opens, and the prey has to run to it to get out in time. Okay. Now, one thing that you want to keep in mind when you're building something like this is that you may have the mutation speed demon, but not everyone who's going to wander in here does. So you have to keep that in mind when you're placing that down. So it's very easy for me to... Oh, that's a fun little glitch. I thought they fixed that. So you're going to want to place this accordingly. Or just, you know, whatever. Fuck those guys who don't have the speed demon mutation. It's not like oh, there's Sharky. Our good friend Sharky's on the server. He's also, he also builds very interesting structures. If you ever see him on the map, be sure to check out his camp. So this is the very basic escape room. Okay?
I'm already here and I still can hear you. Damn.
Oh. Hey Sharky, how you doing?
Zombie good.
I'm doing a
I
stream
was
right
about
now.
to come to you. Nice.
We're building an escape room today. I've already gotten started on it a little bit. Just the very basic, you know, very bare basic escape room right now.
Oh, watching you
Why
at
is
the
this
same
stuck here?
time.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I'm watching you at the same time.
Ah, cool, thanks for tuning in. Is the sound working okay? I was having sound problems for a couple of weeks there. I think I got it solved.
Damn, sounds perfect for me.
Cool, thank you. So it worked.
Yeah, I hear you and the game audio music. Not
Cool,
as
thanks.
much, a little bit.
So here we have the very basic...
Which I rarely see people. stream with our Fallout game audio, which that's cool.
Yeah, you don't hear too many, or you don't see too
Mm-mm.
many 76 streamers. I do watch a couple of them. There's Pizza O'Clock and Rifle Gaming. They do some streaming. That's fun to watch. I think I have those linked in my whatever, the
Mm-hmm.
share thing. Okay, so now that we have the very basic, we got the very basic escape room here, I'm gonna add on to it, I think, because that was very quick. We did that in like 15 minutes. Oh, nice. I love that helmet.
You want one?
I got it,
I
thanks.
have an extra.
Oh, thank you. I did get one out of the colossal, was it colossal problem event.
Mm-hmm.
So let's add another room. Let's make the floor a little bit different because that's always fun. Oh yeah, parquet floor. I love the parquet floor. Oh no. Is that not going to work now?
So how much did you did on daily ops?
The daily ops?
Mm-hmm.
I got some cool stuff yesterday, but today seems to be a bit of a bust. I got the, what did I get? The gutter plan, which kind of sucks. I also got, what did I get? Oh, yeah, I got nothing on one character. Yeah, Carl.
Damn.
Yeah, this character. Yeah, I didn't get anything from. Well, I got the basic rewards, but I didn't get the.
Newer
for a
stuff.
special reward. Yeah, the rare thing.
I'll make sure I catch you up too.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, I got the Vault 94 jumpsuit. I learned it so I can get another drop of it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna switch around these walls. Since we seem to be having a problem building on the little pit there.
Okay,
where
I'm going to hop to
the minerals pop up.
daily ops.
Good luck. Hope you win something cool.
I'll watch you and do daily ops at the same time. So I can keep myself up to date.
Okay, so now we have another little room
And I
here.
want to try your escape room too.
Oh, yeah, I'm just doing a very simple one today. I think. I don't
But
know.
still,
I'll see how
I
quickly
want
it
to
goes.
try it.
Alright, cool.
I want to try it.
Alright, so I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna move this switch right over here. Maybe it'll be fun to have it right by this door.
I'm already there.
Sharky, you should join me for one of these one week, and we should build something together, something massive in one of these workshops. Oh, did he already? I guess he already went to the. Oh, it's working now. Now you're gonna let me pop that in there? Okay. Okay, let's have another little room here. Now. We have this door. We're going to need another door for this one. Yeah, let's go with the number pad. That's another fun thing to... Because then you can start working in, like, little number puzzles into your build. Leave little hints around the room.
Yes,
whatever
let
you
me
wanna
say,
do.
yes, we can build together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool.
I heard you, don't worry. I just fast travel too fast for Fallout. Literally.
I think a
and I
lot
was
of things are
watching
too
you.
fast for Fallout.
Yeah, I was already in Vault 94 already when you were talking.
Oh, really? Oh, you didn't have to
Yeah.
leave? Oh. Which one is it? The exploding guys? That's fun.
No. Yeah, it's the exploding guys. Yeah. Yes. 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 Oh shit.
Yeah, I was enjoying the exploding guys there.
Sure.
Okay, you always want to make sure that number pad is facing the right direction. It's 4690. You might want to write that down when you place that, because, you know, things happen, people pop up, you start chatting, enemies attack, and you get distracted. So, if you're anything like me, and you play this game while you're a little baked, it's always good to jot down that number in case you need to. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to jot it down right here in the chat. That'll make it easier. After all, it's not going to be a surprise for anyone watching this. So I got 4690 there. Now, the other thing that you want to do is connect the power to this. And you can do that from the other side over here. So we're not going to need that conduit going through the wall here. But we are going to need another power connector. I can never keep track of which generator. Oh, there. We're going to do a little power tower here. This is funny. Okay, so we'll just place that there. Connect it to our generator. And then connect this side to that wall. There we go. Now this is connected. Now, very simply, closing the walls here. Let's go with something a little different. What kind of concrete do we have in here? Got a good amount of concrete. Why don't I make some brick walls? There we go. Oh, come on, brick walls. There we go. Okay. There's our brick walls. Now, just to make sure it works. 4, 6, 9, 0. There we go. It's open. And then it switches shut after a moment. So you can do another thing where you can have the person race to the door. Well, no, you can't do that with this because the number pad's right next to the door. But you can set up things so that they have to hit another switch and then get through that door and get through another door. Of course, you're going to have to make the rooms a little bit more tighter if you do that, okay? So you can have it so you hit the number pad, this door opens, you have to step on another plate over here, run through that door, and then through another door that's connected to that plate over here. Maybe we'll do that today. I don't know. It's a little complicated. I want to do some decorating to this too. I don't want to just leave it like this. I have too much fun decorating these camps and workshops. So perhaps that's all we'll do for the tricky part. Of course, when you have this little keypad here with the number code, you have to have a way for the prey that wanders into your trap to figure out what the number is, right? So the simplest thing that you can do is leave some sort of clue with the signs. The little letter little number signs that we can have. They're a little expensive, but oh, that's working now. This used to sink into the walls. Okay. So this will be the Captain Cosmos room. No, we still can't place wallpapers in the workshops. I don't know why that is. Why is that? Why won't they let us wallpaper workshops? Curtain here. You know, that can be an element of this. We're gonna keep that. Now, these are the little letter signs that I was talking about. Of course, you can also use the neon lights. That's a fun way to have things pop up. You can kind of work that into the puzzle, get the power to the lights, and of course, you can always see what the lights say to begin with. So, 4690, how are we going to have that appear? Now, I guess the easiest thing that you could do is just put the number there, but there's no fun in that. It's always good to have some sort of equation for the person to figure out. We'll just do something simple for this one, because, I'm not trying to fuck with anybody here. I just want to... So we'll do a simple little trick that anyone should be able to figure out. So we need 4690. So I'm going to put 4 ones. Just some simple addition. We'll get you out of here. Of course, the 0 kind of messes this up. Just going to put a 0 there. So there we have simple arithmetic. Now, if you want to mess with people, you can hide it a little behind there. They'll still be able to see it if they creep closer. So you can use things like this curtain or other sort of decorations to hide these equations, so the person has to go looking around the room. Of course, I could have hid this a little bit better. So why don't we do that? Why don't we make this a little bit more complicated? Oh, not too complicated. Like I said, I'm not trying to give anybody a hard time here. So, get rid of this. This one. Let's just go with 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So 4, 6, 9. 0. And I can move that back over here. Oh really? You're not going to want to go there? Now that Oh, that's great, Bethesda. It was fitting there a second ago. Or maybe you can't hide things directly behind the curtain. You should be able to. I mean, most of those numbers were hidden before. What if we just move these? Can't move them there. Oh, it's telling me that it's floating. Oh, that's not floating? Really? Oh. Is it connected to that? It is. Okay. So if we play around with these, maybe we'll be able to place the curtain again. As long as you know that when you are building in Fallout 76, anything can happen, and usually does. There we go. Now it works. So if someone searches around this room properly, if I do that, no. Alright, yeah. Those curtains are good enough. So if someone searches these curtains well enough, they'll be able to find these numbers. And then they'll be able to fit those into the keypad over here. Okay. So why don't we do a little decorating, fit some roofs onto this, and we'll be able to call this done. Do we want to use these? Maybe give people a little warning. We'll use the pointy roofs. Yeah. Just made it. Made it out. Come on. Ah, there we go. All right. And then, you know, if you're building in the forest, actually, there's additional things you could do as well. If you want to cater to the noobs, you can always make an extra little room that incorporates... Oh, wait, let me see if we can use them in... Oh, we can. We can use one of these as an escape. Oh, I have that hooked up. Well, I could always do this trick. There we go. Yeah, that looks about right. No, it's not going to do that. Okay, since I'm going to add another wall onto this anyway, I'm going to send some power through there. The simplest thing to do here is to just add another little generator. There we go. I don't have to waste too much time with the wiring. Okay, so now that that's still powered, get rid of this wire. You always want to delete the wires before you delete what's connected to the wires, because, and I don't know if they ever fix this, but sometimes that can still take up budget. Here we go. Oh, wait, what the hell am I doing? Thankfully we can do this again. They fixed this part. Because that was really just mean and unnecessary of them to not let us use these stuff. Let's switch them around. Oh no! Well, you're gonna run into these little problems sometimes as well, where you're building something, and all of a sudden things just won't pop into place. Let's see if we can just extend this thing. Sometimes it's a... Oh. Really? That's the problem? Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Oh. Yeah, of course. I do need a door. Placed all of the doorways, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna replace that with this one. And then just a very simple puzzle for them to get out through. You can leave either this secret door or you have the Nuka-Cola secret door. I don't know which one. Yeah, let's go with the Cozy Fire. I like the Cozy Fire. Mounted. On it. And there we go. I think I'll call this done. Or at least the puzzle part of it. Like I said, I want to do a little decorating here. Maybe put in some lighting, since we've gone through the trouble of having the place all wired up. Let's go to the power connectors. Yeah, just some simple wiring. Some nice lighting. And you can always do things with the lighting and all the other things. You can have some lights just there normally, like with these power connectors. You can also have the lights connected to those power plates. And what the hell? Spread those out a bit. You could also have the lighting connected to these power plates. You could also have the... You can do that by just connecting, instead of connecting these conduits directly to the generator, connect them to the power plates, and then it just takes a little bit of placement. So, yeah, why don't we do that? We'll do that with this one at least. Perfect. Alright. Just make an extra connection. And if you want to neaten the wires up, you can also piggyback these. Just have it connected to that. Now, what kind of lights do we want on the front here? What do we have available? It's a little deceptive. Where are the marquee lights? Those would be good for this. Can I get the one pointed down too? Make this look all Beetlejuice. It's floating. That wasn't floating. Okay. Yeah, it kind of sunk into the wall though. Yeah, that's alright. I like that. Okay, so why don't we do the same thing in here? We'll have a little power conduit connected to this door. And there we go. Just place that there. Okay. Did the jump. Anyways. The extra little. Yeah, why don't we put some neon lights over here? Why is this not? But I can't put them in. It needs support. It's on a wall. What do you mean it needs support? What the fuck are you on about? Alright, I guess that's enough support. There we go. I'm gonna put run. You could put rum or whatever word you want there. And let's put one of these here too. There we go. Oh, looks like that's gonna sink with the wall as well. Oh no. Okay, that worked out. Alright. Run! And we just made it. Okay. That's still there. Now you can use the lighting in here to... What am I doing? You can use the lighting in here to leave little clues. Of course, this would be a big fucking clue right there. You can also use the lighting as a distraction, if you want. It's all sorts of effects and things that you can do using lighting in this game. I never tried that. What happens if you do this? Did I really connect that other power? Maybe not. Maybe I just need to move it a little closer. Still, I'm curious to see what happens when I put this right on there. Okay. Captain Cosmos is in love with, what was that guy's name? Zorban? How do I know all these people's names? Why am I on a first name basis with you people? What am I doing here? rustic in here. I'm gonna not do anything too tricky with the lights. You can use the lights to disorient people and trip them up. Use the scroll wheel to get this a little bit closer. There we go. Alright, so there we have it. It's nicely decorated. Have little... Let's go back to wall decor. I feel like I can put some extra things over here. Let's make this the map room. Do I have any other little maps? I don't think so. No, I don't. Funky little things like this. I love these posters. Oh yeah, let's use Mr. Pebbles. Alright, let's see what else we got. I'm gonna go with Mr. Pebbles. Oh, look at the face. There we go. We have the fireplace in here for lights, but we can do more. That little power connector. Can do that thing again. Or you can connect it directly to the generator if you want things to light up completely. Actually, you know what? Here's a good place for the heart light. Here we go. Because now that'll light up when you open this door. You should put it directly across from the door. All right. Now I believe this is a finished, funky, fun escape room here. Or a series of escape rooms. Now hopefully this will give you some ideas of things that you can do in your own camp to spruce things up for visitors. Make things a little bit more exciting than just heading over to your vending machine, buying something and taking off. So before I finish this, let's just take one last run through this, make sure everything looks cool. Oh, there we go, we got the pressure plate right there. Run! Get in here. Person's a little confused. Oh, what is this? 2251540. Oh, it must be math. 4690. Okay. 690. And there's the light. That lit up there. That's lit up too. And then most people know about this secret door, but this might trip people for a second, I guess. And there we go. Fun little escape room. Hopefully you found this interesting. I certainly do, and I always love finding these things around on the map. We occasionally run into a camp that has one of these built in. It's a fun little distraction, fun little puzzle to add to your day. Add to your little Fallout adventure. And that's really what we're up to here. Just trying to have a fun little adventure. Well, that's why that wasn't working. It's not even connected. Before we go, I'm just gonna connect that. Get rid of this. So we can have some marquee lights sending people over. Back over that way. There we go. Oh yeah, it's kind of superfluous now, isn't it? Just get rid of it. I love these little builds, and I hope you do too. And I think this is a good way to finish it, right here. It's a fun little escape puzzle. Let's clean this up a little bit. And there's all sorts of things that you can add to these puzzles to make it a little bit more tricky, or even a little less tricky if you don't want to be too challenging for people. I always like doing things like this and making things more interesting for the other players in the game. Even, if they're not friends, they don't know you. That's okay. You can always brighten up someone's day and make new friends. Because something like this will be sure to make you some new friends. Maybe some enemies if you make it a little too complicated. Or you force someone into getting wanted. Which you can do by making one of the doors locked. So if I really wanted to mess someone, I could put a lock on this door. Can I do that in... Yeah. You can put a lock of any level on this. However, if the person's going to pick that lock, they're going to get a wanted level. So, if you mess with people like that, they may want to nuke your camp. I know some people who would do that probably. So, and you know who you are, Pizza O'Clock. Oh, it does sound good. Good, thanks. Why don't you take a look at this? Take one more run through our escape room here. Go into this room. Uh-oh, we have to run. Made it through the door before it closed. Now we have to find the numbers for the keypad. Where are they? Where did I put them? Where did I put the numbers? Is anyone in the chat now? Oh no, I'm dying of thirst. Where did I put those damn numbers? Oh, there they are. 22, 51, 54, 00. Oh, you're gonna have to do some math. There we go. We made it through. Now we're trapped in here. Oh no. Yeah, like I said, you can put a lock on here, but I wouldn't recommend it, because you end up giving people a wanted level. If you're going to do something like that, do it at the very beginning of the escape room. Okay, so they know what they're getting into, and they're not, like, stuck in the room without, I know if I got that far, I would pick the lock just to see, what's next. So, never have it as the last thing in the escape room, and if you want to have a locked door, always have it at the very beginning, so they know what they're getting into. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this build. We'll be coming back next week with a surprise guest. And we'll build something together. Okay? Have a good week. Enjoy the rest of your hump day. Enjoy all of your humping. And have a good week.